This is CC Cycle 1 Science, all 24 weeks. Week 1, what are the classifications of living things? The classifications of living things are domain, kingdom, phylum, class, order, family, genus, species, the classification of living things. Week 2, what are the kingdoms of living things? What are the kingdoms of living things? The kingdoms of living things are Animalia, Plantae, Fungi, Protista, Archaea, Bacteria. Week 3, what are some parts of an animal cell? What are some parts of an animal cell? Some parts of an animal cell are nucleus, cytoplasm, vacuole, mitochondria, cell membrane, Golgi bodies. These are some parts of an animal cell. Week 4, what are some parts of a plant cell? What are some parts of a plant cell? A plant cell, a plant cell. Some parts of a plant cell, a plant cell are these: nucleus, cytoplasm, vacuole, mitochondria, cell membrane, cell wall, chloroplasts, Golgi bodies. Week 5, what are the major groups of invertebrates? The major groups of invertebrates are sponges, stinging cell animals, flatworms, roundworms, segmented worms, mollusks, sea stars, and arthropods. Week 6, what are the major groups of vertebrates? Major groups of vertebrates are fish, amphibians, reptiles, mammals, and birds. Week 7, what are some ways animals reproduce? Some ways animals reproduce are live birth, eggs, fragmentation, and budding. Week 8, what are some types of seed plants? Some types of seed plants are monocot, dicot, conifer. Week 9, what are some parts of a plant? Some parts of a plant are leaves and stem and roots. Week 10, what are some leaf shapes? Some leaf shapes are linear and oval, lobed and cleft, scale-like and needle-like. Week 11, what are some parts of a flower? Some parts of a flower are petal, stamen, anther, pistil, and sepal. Week 12, what are some plant systems? Some plant systems are photosynthesis, respiration, transpiration. Week 13, what are some parts of the geosphere? Some parts of the geosphere are core, mantle, and crust, hydrosphere, biosphere, atmosphere. These are some parts of the geosphere. Week 14, what are 3 kinds of rock? 3 kinds of rock are sedimentary, metamorphic, igneous. Sedimentary, metamorphic, igneous. Week 15, what is each continent's highest mountain? What is each continent's highest mountain? Each continent's highest mountain is Everest in Asia, Aconcagua in South America, Denali in North America, Kilimanjaro in Africa, Elbrus in Europe, Kosciuszko in Australia, Vinson Massif in Antarctica. These are each continent's highest mountain. Week 16, what are 4 kinds of volcanoes? 4 kinds of volcanoes are active, intermittent, dormant, and extinct. 4 kinds of volcanoes. Week 17, what are some parts of a volcano? Some parts of a volcano are magma, vents, lava, crater, and gases. Week 18, what are 4 types of ocean floor? 4 types of ocean floor are continental shelf, abyssal plain, mid-ocean ridge, and trench. Week 19, what are some ocean zones? Some ocean zones are epipelagic, mesopelagic, bathypelagic, abyssal pelagic. Week 20, what are some parts of the atmosphere? Some parts of the atmosphere are troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, thermosphere, and then the exosphere. Week 21, what are 5 circles of latitude? 5 circles of latitude are Arctic Circle, Tropic of Cancer, Equator, Tropic of Capricorn, Antarctic Circle. Week 22, what are some kinds of weather fronts? Some kinds of weather fronts are cold, warm, stationary, occluded. Cold, warm, stationary, occluded. Cold, warm, stationary, occluded. Week 23, what are some types of clouds? Some types of clouds are cumulonimbus, cirrus, stratus, cumulus, stratocumulus. Week 24, what are some markings on the globe? Some markings on the globe are latitude, longitude, prime meridian, degrees, northern hemisphere, southern hemisphere.